The city never sleeps, and neither do I. They call me the Dream Detective. My clients aren't victims of jewel thieves or con artists. They're haunted by their own minds. My latest case. Julian Vance, the best-selling fantasy author whose inkwell had run dry for over a year. He was a ghost in his own Gothic mansion, convinced the villain from his unfinished novel, a shadowy sorcerer named Morgrith, was stalking him in his sleep. He described nightmares of crumbling castles and whispered threats, a world half realized. Just like his manuscript, my job is to walk into those nightmares. That night, I connected to Julian's mind. The dreamscape was exactly as he described it, a chaotic, half-formed world. Towers of obsidian rose into a bruised purple sky, but their edges blurred into nothingness. Whispers slithered through the air, promises of failure and obscurity. It was a world built on fear. And in the heart of it, on a throne of jagged, unfinished sentences, sat Morgrith. He was imposing, cloaked in shadow, but something was off. His voice, when it boomed, was laced not with malice, but with a familiar, trembling anxiety. "You can't finish the story," Morgrith echoed, his form flickering like a dying candle. "The world expects a masterpiece, and you have nothing left to give. You are a fraud." The words weren't a villain's taunt, they were a confession. I looked closer, past the dark robes and the menacing aura. The face beneath the hood wasn't some ancient evil, it was Julian's own, twisted by despair and self-doubt. Morgrith wasn't a character who'd come to life. He was the physical embodiment of Julian's crippling fear of failure. He was the voice in every writer's head that says, "You're not good enough." "You're not Morgrith," I said, my voice steady in the swirling chaos. "You're the fear of the blank page, you're the weight of expectation." The figure recoiled, its form destabilizing. I turned to the dreamed specter of Julian cowering in the corner. "He only has the power you give him, Julian. This is your world, your story. You hold the pen." I could see a flicker of understanding, then resolve, in the author's eyes. He took a deep breath, and the world began to change. The crumbling towers solidified. The sky brightened. He walked towards his fear, not with a sword, but with an idea. The next morning, I got a call. It was Julian, his voice buzzing with an energy I hadn't heard before. He'd been up all night, writing. He said he finally understood his villain and himself. He realized the greatest monster wasn't the one on the page, but the one in his head. The writer's block was broken. My work was done. Another mind set free, one dream at a time. It's a strange job, but as long as people have fears, I'll have a case to solve. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this dive into the subconscious, make sure to subscribe for more dream investigations. See you next time.